Alright, what's up, boys? Welcome back to Rogue Trader, to our Crime Lord Gunslinger build. I just headed onto our ship. Right before we left, we got a mission from Hendrix about the Inquisition. Wanted us to check something out. And then we also have another new caution. Let me close this. And then we also have Solomon, the Arbites. He gave us also a mission. This actually sounds really interesting that we're going to go for right now, or I'm going to try to buy some parts for our ship. But basically, it's us boarding and attacking a small fleet of ships, like killing them and then fucking breaching, or boarding, excuse me, like a huge pirate ship. It's supposed to have money on it too as well, I believe. Okay, Boxmaster Vigdis, Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship's system is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be aware of. Cassia makes a quick, nervous gesture, adjusting the adornment over her third eye. Some warp shit happened, I bet. I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double check. I need to play with her more often, the officer, but I'm still like watching videos and like learning about classes and stuff, but I'm getting the hang of it. But yeah, I should play with her. I wanted to double check the route to Dragonus and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the Atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for travel. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas, one after the other, and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with ominous storms, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but our previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Interesting. So basically, because the warp is another dimension, it's basically an evil dimension. It's where chaos comes from. But we're able to open these tunnels and fly from one point of space to another. So you're essentially like jumping time. And that's the crazy part, because once you're in this in this hole, these safe passages through the warp, once you're in this hole through this dimension, you're out of space time. So sometimes you could end up, for you it's only been such amount of time, but when you come out of the warp, it's been 100 years. So basically, yeah, if there's warp storms and you can't travel, it's gonna be hard for you to navigate. And you can also get trapped in the warp. That also happens to ships. Argenta angrily chops the air with the side of her palm. Warp storms are our enemies, just like heretics and demons. It is a shame. It's a shame they can't be disappeared with a flamer or a bolter. Now we can be certain that problems with astropathic communication in the Corona's expanse are no longer coincidental. There is a warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disturbing familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds of the Valancius Protectorate as soon as possible. I'm talking about Janus, Dragonus, and Kiava Gamma. Or Gamma, Kiava Gamma. Dragonus, we have some intel for like treasure there. Charting new routes so they can be reached and restoring control will be necessary next step. Okay, so basically we have to open up these ports. What would be consequences of losing contact with these worlds be? A world deprived of connection to its neighboring systems and the restore shipments from oh yeah, we also need to go there because we need to get a food shipment to get delivered to Footfall so they survive. A world deprived of connection to its neighboring systems and the Corona's expanse infrastructure can only rely on itself, and their capabilities are often limited. For example, Genesis does not have a fleet of its own. Pirates, cultists, heretics, demons anyone could prey on the helpless planet. The loss of communication is a threat to your position. A rogue trader with no protectorate to go back them is one at the grows weaker by the day. Okay. Oh, at the back. The Boxmaster is entirely correct. You are rogue trader Lord Lazarus von Valancius, the successor to Theodora von Valancius, and one of the most influential women this side of the mall. But you are also new to the business of governing. Many will doubt your competence and try to carve up your protectorate so that they can snatch a piece for themselves. Yeah, basically, because anytime there's like a change of guard, specifically like royalty and stuff, yeah, there's like cousins or uncles who always like, I deserve the throne, right? They'll try to rebel, or they'll try to plot, maybe assassination. So yeah, that is true. Anytime there's like a gap in leadership, it happens. At least in history. It is important to show your potential allies and foes that you are in control of the situation, which is why the sooner we reclaim these lost worlds, the better. A faint smile appears on Cabela's lips. If the faithless decide that your worlds are easy prey, that is good. We will find enough enemies in your domain, then we will kill them. The Undying One will look upon us with approval. Tell me about Janus, because I think Janus is the planet of where we get all our crops. That's like the aggregate. The surface of Janus was altered extensively so the planet could be designated an agri-world. It is a powerful food base capable of supplying the burgeoning protectorate and exporting provisions to outer worlds at the same time. So basically, it can feed all of my territory plus more. Janus owes much of its prosperity to the governor house of Viet. Under its leadership, the world has grown ever more prosperous year after year, securing shipments and taxes while keeping the workforce tightly controlled. Okay, so that's good to know. So the governor of the planet is the house of Viet. They're actually good at what they do. So that's one thing. He didn't say they're corrupt or... Industrial World Kiava Gamma is being managed by the governor house of Yaprak, and supplies your protectorate with rare minerals, so mining. In addition, the planet features an Adeptus Mechanicus Manufactorum that processes materials and prepares them for shipment. Okay, so that's good to know, dude. So not only can we bring Pascal with us, which I like having him just for his... Like I said, I'm probably going to give him a las weapon, just like the plasma, but we'll see. But I like having him for hacking and stuff like that. So, if there's an Adeptus Mechanics Mac, yeah. I testify that Kiava Gamma is a world marked by the omnicized presence. By his grace, the manufactorums of the colony are inhabited by committed industrious machine spirits. Henris coughs quietly. Mistress Ptolemy neglected to mention that the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum also supplies heavy machinery for its harvesters and vessel systems and components. Abba turns his hard eyes on Henry. You display commendable knowledge of our world's manufacturing capabilities. Yes, he's like, oh, he's watching. I'm pleased to be of service. Alright, so... Yeah, so besides them making tools, which could be important for improving your worlds, we also might be able to get some really cool weapons. That's the first thing I thought about, is buying gear there, having it made. Dragonus is the heart and soul of your protectorate. Okay. It is where the main administrative resources and storage facilities are. And so is Von Valencia's palace. If you would like to know, this is where you will publicly accept the title of Rogue Trader. Dragonus is the major administrative hub that runs the cargo fleets and keeps track of finances. Okay. Abelard, what is your opinion? Which world should we deal with first? Abelard strokes his beard for a few seconds before giving a hesitant reply. Rediscovering the agri-world will supply your protectorate with something none of your servants can do without sustenance. The importance of basic supplies should not be underestimated. Just look at Footfall in its current critical state. On the other hand, I'm concerned by the rumors concerning Giava Gamma. There have been no problems on Janus for many years, but something is very wrong with the industrial world right now. Delay may cost us the entire planet. Interesting. I trust I do not have to explain the capital world. Losing it would make us the laughing stock of our dynasties. Besides, the loss of chronicles and legends would spell up bureaucratic catastrophes. So all three are equally vital to the protectorate. It falls to you to decide which should be brought into the fold before the rest. I kind of feel like what I'm thinking is that. So it's basically telling me there's a time limit. Time's going to be a factor. And I'm wondering if I put off being... Like, if I do one mission and then go get confirmed with this Rogue Trader, that'd be pretty good. I think that kind of feels like the right balance. I get the food and then go get... go to the party. Basically, then go to the inauguration. Very well. Our course is clear. Do my officers have any other issues that require immediate attention? This is all low, Captain. The vessel and the crew await your instruction and are ready to depart Footfall immediately. Should you desire. Okay. So, we need to... Oh, I need to respect my guy. I wonder if I can pull it up. Because I have the build on my phone here. Let's go somewhere. First things first, where's the guy? He's usually right here. There's high factor. High factor, pleasure to see you, Captain. How may I be of assistance? I would like to order shipping for some goods. Oh, I didn't know you could do that from here. I wish to bolster my retinue with skilled fighters. My retinue and I need trading. I will show you your smart trip results. Okay, so I think this is how you... Cost of future progress recess will be increased. Oh, does it cost me like profit? Hold on, let me see. But that's crazy. That's wild, bro. Because if that's the case, man, ooh, it's gonna be a tough call. Like how many times I'm able to respec, dude? Because usually it's like you pay gold, like an obscene amount of gold or something. But alright. Let's go back. Alright, let me see if I can see this, dude. Okay. Alright, because I basically want to get I basically want to get yeah. But, alright, so I don't wait, why is my ballistic so slow? I thought it was higher. Oh, I got high agility. Okay. Might do Medicare off the rip because I need this anyways. Welcome to Slaughter. Okay. Alright, hold on. Come back, guys. Alright, so we're gonna run again. Back. Yeah, these ones. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Next. Is that rapid reload? It is. Alright. Let's just go. All at full wounds, the soldier has plus 10 ballistic skill and plus 2 movement. Man, that's really good. Mandatory. Ballistic skill again. Wait, let's read that again. Hold on. This is crazy, bro. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. While at full wounds, the soldier has plus 10. So it's damn. That's so. Okay, rapid fire for sure. Next, agility again, because I think that helps with dodge. Oh, I should have took a picture, but I forgot what I picked last time, so I'm saying, like... I can do a little combat with it.
I want to do plasma proficient too.
Dude, I'm just gonna try to. I think I'm just gonna try to win it. Alright, so I do want dual weapon proficiency. Dual weapon combat. Alright, next. Then. Hold on. Unfaltering fire. Alright. Rapid fire no longer reduces damage. Okay. Awareness. I think I took Medicaid in the end. Okay. Until the end of your turn. See into your comments. Oh, the soldier's ready to fire. Yeah. And then so each shot fired by the soldier grants him +1 agility. Okay. So that's stats. More agility, second damage. Okay. Controlled shot. Soldier leaves a sign if they are about to open fire. Soldiers and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. So it's kind of like basically a buff to defense. But I don't know how good that's going to be. Probably gas. Just to keep moving. Although concentrated fire looks good. Medicare. Perception. And then oh, that's cool. So this actually gives you the first reload is free, basically free AP, and then the second time is reloading weapon in general grants an additional +10 stacks that never stop shooting, which is kind of like our main class ability. Oh, bro, I lost my spot. Wait, where are we? Okay. So I think it's this one. Alright. So if the sword deals damage to 3 different enemies, the sword deals 20% more damage for the next attack. Okay. And then killing plan. The bonus damage of Surefire Plan is increased by +6%, killing at least one enemy with the attacker sword and one stack of Surefire Plan. Trying out the skills book. Combat Addicts. Fortunes gain +7% ballistic skill, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yep. I'm Take it. Should I go build a mission? Or Medicaid again? This special mission. Alright, they gain +4 movement points, their attacks, and their attacks do not spend. So that means you just stay stationary. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That's cool. Until the end of combat, all the soldiers' attacks are 20% harder to dodge. Range attacks gain +10 armor gun. Like, yeah, why would I take that? Take that. Apply that. Oh, I didn't get any like my specializations. And I think about it. I only got dual weapon. I think I had more specializations last time or something. Bounty hunter. And then piercing shot. The bounty hunter's next attack during this turn will have +2. Okay. Take that. Can't change. Can't now. I didn't get plasma. I should have got plasma. That was the whole reason why I wanted to respect. I forgot, dude. It was to get plasma. It was to get plasma proficiency, bro. Fuck, that means I have to do it again, bruh. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, because I can't use bolters or plasma. That was the whole point. I need bolter and plasma. Shit. Alright, so I need to take off some of these perks at the end. Oh, I wonder if I can load. Let me load real quick. So. The docks, shit. I think this is before we went in right now. Shit, I can't tell. I think so. Alright, damn. Alright, where is he at? Okay, we have to do this over again. Integrity, that's what it is. Ballistic. No idea. Oh shit. Just do that. Let's just go again. Right, reload. Agility. each adjacent ally, the soldier deals plus 10% more damage. That's actually really good. That's it. So if I just put if I put two people next to him, he'll do an extra 20% damage. That's actually cool. So if I keep him like he's bodyguarded up, and then it plays into the skill awareness. And then to the return, yeah, soldier's fire rate. Because that's good for... Alright, so this is where I'm going to have to do combat iron. Agility. Then dash. Perception. Okay, now this is where... Spare mag. I'll take that. Alright, so this is where I think I'm going to switch that shit up. So I didn't get... Alright, so we need dual weapon, and we need plasma and bolter somehow. And I might be able to get like plasma and bolter. I wonder if I can keep plasma. I want to use the plasma at least. I want to use the plasma at least. Hold on. Is there a way to get like all Imperium weapon basic? Bolter proficiency. You know what I mean? Like if there's like, oh, Imperium knowledge or Imperium master, you use all fucking power weapon. I'm gonna use plasma because I just think it's dope. I kind of want to use the bolt pistol too, though, dude, because it has the burst. Actually, I need to use the bolt pistol for the burst. I just thought about that. Okay. This looks like alright, so we're gonna do. Yeah, so I'm gonna need bolter, yeah. Altar. What is it? There's like a basic knowledge altar. Yeah, Lord Xenos. Okay. Yeah, it's like do it. What the fuck is doing it level goblet? Okay, do it goblet. And then now we have this. I'm gonna do bolter, and bolt pistol. And then I can make it happen. Dude, I can get plasma too. Watch. No. Oh, I wonder if I should, or solid projectile. I'll probably change it again when I get some Xenos weapons, if I'm being honest. Medicate again, or demo? Let's do demo. Okay. Today I got all the soldiers has to trim Saturday dollars. Okay, alright, we got it right. So we got plasma and bolter, dual wield. Now we do bounty hunter and piercing shot. Okay, so the combo that I'm gonna do, got that down. We got it down, guys. Alright. Is gonna be, just gonna take that off. Take that off. I'm gonna use this bolt pistol. Pistol in my main, plasma in my offhand. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'm gonna slap a bolter on my back. Or no, a long blast. I'll use a long blast. Because I think things stack with like headshot. Why does it say dodge reduction? 30%. Additional hit chance 25. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put that on our back. Alright, so we upgraded, boys. Okay, now we're gonna hit this plasma. And I really just want the plasma for the AoE. That's honestly got, like, it's too good, like, dude, I would say, it's too good not to have an AoE attack. And then using the bolter for burst with all my bursting abilities and scale with it, so that kind of makes sense. It's coming together. And the reason why I'm keeping the sniper rifle is that if for some reason, if I'm playing and I can't, like, if we're in combat and I can't push up, I'm not gonna run in. I'm gonna dig in and start popping off with the long range weapon with the optic. I gotta start coming up with, like, actual strategies of how I'm going to augment a game. Stun grenade. Okay. Any regular grenades? No. Matter of fact, he has some. He doesn't need all these grenades. I'll take one. I'll take this frag. Matter of fact, take one. He doesn't need them. Okay. We got other people that need to be leveled up as well. Alright, so take off this auto gun, although it was cool. And then we're gonna put on the glass. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, and I don't have blast proficiency. But I can still use it. I mean, this sniper rifle is 18 to 25. It does have an increased chance to hit. Yeah. Additional hit chance, dodge reduction 10. Armor penetration 15. Right on this one. 20%. Rebel sniper rifle. Yeah, we'll give that a try. And then who did I wanna leave somebody behind, I don't know. I'll probably bring her along for a while. And I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna head upstairs and wash off in the tub. And I think I can summon people to talk to them there. Oh, I need to talk to fucking, what's her name? Argento. Okay, there's the elevator, my bad. Let's go find her. Got this wonky armor on. I don't like that.
Greetings.
Okay. I'm waiting for you to tell me about your past and explain the strange words of that cultist on football.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, rogue trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
Damn. Of course, it's going right away. Yeah, she's trustworthy. I mean, she's literally for the Imperium. Like, she's not out for herself. She's not out for profit. I'm excited to do more ship battles, though. And we leveled up our hull, which is cool. Argenta drops to her knees, her hands making the sign of the Aquila. Her eyes are locked on the sweeping signature of the warrant, a seemingly mundane thing, merely a flourish of paper, unless one knows whose hand left that mark and whose blood is on that paper. If thou cease to fall on me, smite me. If thou knowest the fall of mine, burn me. With flames of fury, righteousness. But if thou seest light in me, grace me. If thou hearest the plea of mine, bless me. With wrath of fury and righteousness. Argenta's voice is Seronis, as if made for singing hymns and praise. But right now she cannot seem to catch her breath, so overwhelmed with emotion is she. For I breathe by the will of thine, for I live by the law of thine. I carry thy word, O Emperor. I bring souls to servants of thine, and ruin to foes of thine. A fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, she closes her eyes and remains silent for a long time with her head raised high, slowly, like the first licks of flame in a campfire. A smile blossoms on her lips. When Argenta finally opens her eyes, They are light with uncanny resolution. Rogue Trader, we need to talk, or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth about how I ended up on Theodore von Valencia's ship, and about the cultists we encountered on football. I'm listening. Please understand, I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story, and you'll see why. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together that way. Upon arriving in the Expanse and on football, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to safeguard was already well protected by Reverend Hieronymus' mission, and no one was even trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, football respects the worship of the Emperor. That was when Lady Theodora, head of your dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of divine will in a way. Argenta faltered, searching for the words. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest, a fairer world. Interesting, away from convenient warp routes. But for me, for learning about its existence was revelation. I've never heard of such a planet. Does it belong to the Von Valencia's dynasty? Yes, now the planet is yours by right, but it's not as simple as that. The warp route leading to it was lost. I will explain in due time. May I continue? Let's continue. The description of the Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to a very ancient world legend. The legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Her voice grows reverent. Agent, the living saint, she is my patroness. The order names me after her. She died millennia ago when heretics caused her ship to fall out of the skies. But even though those blasphemies cannot touch Argenta's ashes or her holy relic, the One Star, the fallen ship which now served as a resting place for the saint remains, would only allow the truly righteous to enter, and all others would meet their death. Imagine what I felt when this flash of insight came upon me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was merely a vague legend, but no one knew its actual whereabouts. And suddenly I myself, named after the saint, came across the information. I realized at the moment that it was a portent, and I was journeying to the planet and find the ship. Why did you keep your supposition for Reverend Hieronymus? Surely he would have helped you with the search for the ship and Saint Remains. I couldn't just come out and tell him it was important, revealed to me personally, can't you see? The Reverend Hieronymus, the honest truth. I was going on a personal pilgrimage to embolden my spirit. It was a pilgrimage. It was as if Saint Argenta herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake the trail. It's a special matter, a personal one. You either succeed or you don't. That was irresponsible of you. If you had gotten yourself killed on a planet, no one would have learned about its existence. The holy relic would have been lost. That was irresponsible of you. If you had gotten yourself killed, if you were the only one who realized what you were dealing with once upon had been described to you, then the secret was yours and no one else's, as if the decision of what to do about it. I'm glad you understand me. I have been called, and thus it was my business and mine alone. I imagine Theodora was thrilled with the prospect. Lady Theodora lent her assistance. It was her intention to visit the newly discovered world, and she took me with her. What's the One Star? I got carried away explain. The One Star is a relic kept by the saint. I belong to her order. The One Star is one of the lost relics of the past, so mysterious that no one knows exactly. Argenta's hagiography? I don't know. At times calls it a banner or a set of armor or a blessed chainsword. One thing is certain, it was a beacon of righteousness and it was lost when Argenta's death. What happened next? Defeat. Argenta says barely. The ship's augers failed to detect anything of note during overscan. It was expected of this, though according to the legend, the ship can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guided by a pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed there with a small unit provided by Theodora. I know Saint Argenta's I have no idea that it's hagiography. By heart. I know all the legends about her. I know their obscure clues, the description of the mountains, rivers from millennia old tales, and I was certain that I had found the way to the ship. And that's when we were attacked. Okay. The words we heard in the heretic shrine of the football, something about ways, doors, please, addressed to some lord. The edge of daybreak, Argenta is shaking with disgust. They were the same words as it spoke by the cultists who attacked us on Scylla's Prime. My whole unit perished, and all those honest, brave men, brave people I had led to search for the relic, it was only by a miracle that I did not perish along with them. I didn't connect events at first. The cultists from football, cultists on Scylla's Prime, the cultists attacking his ship, and Cunard's betrayal, Conrad's. What if these are all like in the same chain? What if they long since infiltrated the ranks of the Von Valencia's servants? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet with my research? Oh, my search. The only one who might have all the answers, Kunrad, escaped. Oh yes, I sincerely hope that we will meet him again. The serpent needs to answer a few questions before he plunges in fire. No need to blame himself. The heretics really had wormed their way into the Baumeister ranks by then. They would have found the planet even without you going there. I doubt it. So did you manage to escape from there? Theodore's people received the distress call, came to my rescue, brought me aboard the ship. I barely remember what happened. Interesting. When they arrived, I was severely wounded, finding back whatever remains of my strength. I think I shouted that we had to go after them, but they didn't listen. They took me to the shuttle and pulled out. After that, it's all blackness. When I came to, we were already in the middle of the warp jump. Theodore had urgent matters to take care of, and she decided that she could clear out the planet at a later time. And that's why you didn't trust me before, correct? Yes, Rogue Trader, I just looked soon nod. I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the arch enemy. I had already suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of cultists and was afraid of another betrayal. I couldn't be forthright with you, so I studied you, looking for seeds of corruption or light of righteousness. And what did you find? A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped eradicate the cultists on football. Magenta smiles, as if reminiscing about a pleasant evening spent in the company of friends rather than bloody battle. So just to clarify, you were wounded, so you never found Sinar's ship, is that right? Yes, I rushed to Theodore the moment I could walk again, insisted on going back to Silius Prime to defend the relic from heretics. When I was told that the warp had destroyed their old route to the planet and plotting a new one would take a great deal of time and effort, as if there could be anything more important than protecting the faith, hunting down servants of the arch enemy. In any event, the route was lost and all knowledge had died with the shipments out. Okay, tell me, Rogue Trader. Will you help me undertake? Will you help me find this great road to return the people? If it's important to you, I will help. Search for ancient ships and relics is an exciting prospect. Of course, I'll help you. Walks up, places her hand on your shoulder. So be it, Rogue Trader. As I stand here before the war, the embodiment name is marked by my own hand. I vow that I will not relent until the Holy Eric has returned and the Herod punished, and may the light be with us both on this path. So it basically made like a pact. And we're gonna find this holy relic. So I'm guessing that's her companion was. She's pretty cool. Her only problem with playing with Argenta, she just I don't know what other value she has like on the battlefield. But she doesn't have buffs or anything. Alright, let's see if we need to talk to anybody else. I think we do. I think we need to talk to okay, reclaiming was lost. Deal with the shipments. I kind of want to go to the shipments first. Yeah. If I had to do, I'd go food. Worst case, if we lose that world, that's one thing. We need the food because we said we were gonna do it. Then go home and celebrate. Wait. Okay. Go to Medundus Nullis. Oh, this is the Arbites. Okay, we're gonna do that one first, I think. Hendrix possesses information about some of the plans to the cult of Final Dawn. I don't know. You want to sit there and talk? Damn. I wish more of this was voiced. Okay. Because it's like a whole thing just to sit there and have the conversation. You're going to be there for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? You're there for 5 minutes plus of reading. 5 to 10 minutes of just reading. As opposed to like a 2 minute snippet of audio. Even if it was broken up. Get rid me of her. I want things to take her. Damn, I didn't do that.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officer's mess.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna meet in this like office or something probably. Or my office, alright. Yeah, that's so cool. Like the windows in the background. Okay. Henrik's nods slightly. Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust now will be a good time to explain a reason of my return aboard the ship. I welcome the chance to assist in position with this requires. I don't object to you personally, but I find the continuous presence of an agent at my side. You won't be on my ship if I hadn't said no. Okay. Yeah, I welcome the chance. Lord Captain, your enthusiasm is commendable. The interrogator smiles, but his eyes remain cold. To business end. The cult of the final dawn, the madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the dozens of the Cronus expands, and instigate crimes against the throne and humanity. One such crime took place in your protectorate. The Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the rogue trader on the voyage into the corrupted region. But I also need to meet one of my observers on the capital world of your domain. Okay. Why would Ordo Xenos agents investigate a chaos code? You are well versed in how Inquisition is organized, Lord Lazarus. Yes, initially our arrival in the Cronus Expanse was dictated by the need to fix Xenos, but there's more. The cult is tangibly related to many specialization. To my main specialization, perhaps I will be able to reveal the fully truth someday, but right now, I ask you to display humility and patience. That's cool. A Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he is willing to show leniency towards my actions that would otherwise be interpreted as radical. Henrik nods. That is correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of a newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I am surprised the Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge the weakness of soul and mind, even in someone who only recently has accepted the burden of a lofty title. Okay, it's called My Protector Hendrix. Are you laying? No. You have spies on the Chaos. Tread softly, Lord Lazarus. The main danger of secret cults and sects is that they are like seeds. They remain in the ground for decades, safe from scrutiny, until an opportunity to sprout and grow. The emergence of a cult in one of the rogue traders' planets does not mean the dynasty head himself is a chaos worshiper. Having said that, it would be noted that Theodora von Valencia was famous for her loose interpretation of the freedoms granted by the war. So she was in a little bit of, because like xenotech properly. Henrik regards you with a probing look. A bloodline can be sustained by ancestral transgressions. If it is indeed so, it is in your best interest to do whatever necessary to redeem yourself, and then perhaps you will get a chance to salvage your dynasty's reputation. So basically, he's already saying that she created a bad name for the dynasty because she was into some kind of heretical or something else. You have spies on the Von Valencia's worlds. He said, the person I mentioned is not a spy, but a secretary in the administrative department of Draconis. The planet's governor and Theodora were fully aware of his status. His duty is to fulfill the sacred oath of the Golden Throne, eliminating threats to the period in which the Cronus Expanse has in abundance. His name is Achilles Scalander, and as soon as we contact Draconis, I will introduce you as the new head of the dynasty. I'm sure we appreciate the presence of such an advisor among your subjects, and I suggest you heed his words at least occasionally. Interesting. About basically, so he's saying there's an advisor to investigate and look after Xeno's ship, basically. I want to know more. Let's find out. I've already agreed to give you a place aboard my ship. What else? The rogue trader should deliver me to the system that contains the industrial world of Kiabagama. Okay, I will then accompany you to the surface to determine what the cult is planning and how it intends to use the resources that have fallen into the clutches, which may very well include a blessed engines of Adeptus Mechanicus and even followers of the Omnicide themselves. Okay, bring Henry C. Kiaba. I will be frank, the answer to the question is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. Having their plans to come to fruition would lead to far more terrible consequences. As one of the systems in the Coronis Expanse is already lost, may the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out. Why did suspicion fall on Kiabagama? Disjointed pieces of data that finally merged onto a single picture. Additional, not long ago, a vessel from that world arrived on footfall. The reports from the crew were confused and alarming, making me fear a planet-wide rebellion. We met a Chaos Space Marine on Raikkow Manoros, till we risked running into his brothers. I have no doubt it would happen sooner or later, little Lazarus. Chaos Marine siding with the cult is very, very bad news. Most likely, they kept away until recently, pulling their puppet strings from a respectable distance. These traitors seldom show up alone. The best we can count on is having to deal with just a squad of Chaos Space Marines in the Cronus Expanse, and not an entire company. Yeah, Jesus. I just know discussion about the arch enemy servants, telling me about the Drakari who stole Reikland's son. The Drakari, one of the branches of the Eldari, an ancient and vicious Xeno race. These creatures are living terror to ordinary people who fall prey to their raids. For the simple reason that the victims are not killed outright, but instead become their playthings. Just as you and I need air to survive, the Drakari requires psychic energy born from torment and pain. The ships, which are difficult to mistake for any others, arrive suddenly and undetected. Their stealth technologies greatly surpass the capabilities of standard Imperium auger arrays. The objective of the raid is never to capture a world or ship. No, they only interested in fresh victims. After filling their hold with living captives, they disappear into the webway, a different dimension, which conceals their greatest stronghold, Komora, the dark city of the Drakari, from which one can never hope to escape. I didn't know why the Drakari stole Reikland's son and brought about the fulfillment of the cult's prophecy. Perhaps the Xenos themselves have played into the arch enemy's designs, or perhaps auras, divinations, and in fact describe the Drakari's actions. There's only one thing I can say about the absolute certainty. There's no alliance between the cult of the final dawn Xenos. It's simply impossible. Really, we'll say. It's simply impossible. I won't let anyone throw their weight around on my worlds. Be thy servants chaos. I won't let anyone throw their weight around on my world, be they servants of chaos, Xenos, or heretics. Bring the imperial world in hand, which is why you need to be ever more vigilant when looking for seeds of corruption in your planet. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know? Let me put it this way. You may think whatever you want from me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I'm here to help you in the fight against foes you may not even be aware of. You have my word that I will provide every assistance in uprooting the heresy that is sprouting on the Von Valencius worlds while their masters was away. And I will try to be more patient with the less grievous flaws of bearers of the word are sometimes known to have. Hendrik inclines his head. Thank you for sparing the time, Lord Captain. He's basically saying he's assigned that he's like, look, I'm working for the Inquisition, but I'm still part of your team. Like I'm here to do a job and be on your side, basically help you. So that's good. Alright, we'll go ahead and save. Alright, let's head out. So we got our new bolter plasma set up. I can't wait to see what this is gonna actually be like. We need some new armor. Okay, so we're done here. Oh, and I was gonna take that bath. Shit. Alright, ready to talk to anybody else? No, I think we're good. I think I'm gonna board that ship with the Arbites first. Hi, Factonum Janus. Oh, that's what he looks like? Janus Janrock. Lord Captain, we are once more with the race of the Bond Valencia Protectorate. Of utmost urgency is restoring communication with your planets and bestowing the wisdom of decrees upon their stewards. Developing colonies, claiming new territories, and establishing trade links. All this is now your privilege and burden. Mobile extraction. Oh, okay. The Cronus Expanse is a vast region of space where you will travel between different star systems. In each system, unique events can occur. By steering your flagship towards them, you can explore planets, study anomalies, and interact with the ships. To switch to the map of the entire Cronus Expanse, press and hold that. Okay. Oh, okay. It's this one. This is interesting. Oh, wow. How can I zoom out? Alright, so that's obviously what I'm supposed to do. Dude, I can't zoom out. Dude, this is cool. Okay, so for Bundus, let's hold on. So I think maybe those are systems. I don't know which planets are different systems. Alright. I need to figure out which system I need to go to first. By looking at the regular map. Algo I would have booked her. Wait, what the hell just happened? Why did, oh, I shouldn't do it again. I probably have to tab out of that actual map. Because I wonder if there's stuff around football. So this is the system we're next to for bonus. Okay, here we go. Alright, they won't let me in. Okay. Oh shit. The Juicy's breath. Hold on. Shit. Because the Juicy's whatever. It has ship parts. Let me see if I can buy any before we leave. Okay. So one thing I don't really want to fall behind in. What is this? Oh, scrap. Plasma loader. Voss pattern torpedo tubes. Capable of firing 4 deal 19-inch damage. Oh, would this take over the auto loader? I'm trying to confuse. Land smoker. Oh, what is this? Glimmer pattern void shield array prototype. Oh, and it's double against enemy blast attack. That's kind of cool. Okay, see, I'm glad I did that, man. Okay, they're looking for Eldar stuff. Void ship management again. Okay. So. Oh, macro cannons. That's cool. Oh no, it's already on there. Okay. So we have currently on here is Voss pattern plasma torpedoes. Okay. a lance weapon, dealing 45 to 55 damage to chosen enemy within a narrow firing arc. So that's basically one cannon underneath the front. Torpedo tubes capable of firing 4 plasma torpedoes. Oh, I have fucking 2 of them for some reason. Okay. Dorsal. Okay. Autoloader. At the start of each turn, it reloads an onboard plasma torpedo tubes. Okay. Oh, so I can add another weapon? I can add more torpedo? That actually might be cool. Hold on, I think we have... Yeah, Mark 23. Oh, we could sell her some shit, so it's really nice. Against enemy blast attacks, so we have to main deck. Okay. Increase ram damage and reduce damage suffered when ramming from other ships. Okay, that's actually the same. So we have to be careful of ramming, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I named my... It's just called Road Train with the Road Train. Hold on, is anybody better suited to something? No. Okay. She's 80. Yeah. He's the obvious shields, dude. What is this? Master Orders. 55. Okay. Warp channeling. So she's good for that. 61. Okay. She's actually useful, man. And like I said, like her calling stuff out and like in dialogue, I think that's really cool. Alright, so we both Alright, so we've upgraded our ship, upgraded our character. Basically redid our build. Alright, so now we have to start, like... How am I not charting the routes? Wait. What the fuck? Hold on, I gotta figure this out. There we go. Okay, X, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, reduce dangerous and safe. Reduce routes. What? Oh, you can create it, how good the route is. Okay. To the Imperium? What the fuck is that? Okay. Try this. Okay. Soto's Tomb. Oh, someone gives you an option. I see what's up. I'm trying to figure out what do you mean to the Imperium? Okay, Soto's Tomb rolled. Okay, we need to keep moving. Mundas. We need to get to Draconis. Alright. Oh, Captain, Sheep Senior Officer requested an audience with you. They are humbly waiting you on the bridge. Oh, shit. So yeah, it literally opens up like a portal and then you just teleport. But you're still traveling in another in another dimension. So time is completely different. It seems instant, but it may not be. Lord Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment, I must report a series of dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. Okay, so this is going to be the Master at Arms is ignoring my demands, and I am thus forced to appeal directly. The fuelers have founded a sect of some kind. The group practices fire worship of the Emperor and has been burning promethium near the fuel lines. I beg you to stop this madness before we go up in flames. Yeah, that's not smart. I should point out that there have been no incidents in the fuel compartment so far. Okay. And that the beliefs of the sect does not affect the obedience of the workers or efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours with the permission of their superiors. However, if you find their practice unacceptable, we will put a stop to them. What? They are burning my promethium. Okay. The amount of residue accumulated in the drainage tanks was so laughably small that it was not even worth recording. If there were any real misappropriation of the ship's resources happening here, I would have already punished those involved, Captain. The last sentence carries a faint of regret. Does the ecclesiarchy recognize this cult, or is it considered heretical? This matter is beyond my purview. Let Confessor Albert be the judge of the case. Okay. A plump, rosy-cheeked old man steps forward as he was. The Emperor protects your lordship. I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartment. The sect of the fire prophecies has been tested for purity and found to be in accordance with the creed. Their leader, who calls himself Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teaching. As far for their chosen forms of worship, they are rather rare nor remarkable. Many such minor cults exist in the Imperium with the full approval of the ecclesiarchy. Okay. Does he really make prophecy? At least he and his flock believe that the Emperor reveals glimpses of possible future to him. Occasionally his visions do come true, or so his followers convince themselves. We don't know whether he is the grace of God or truly lies with him, or is he merely a charlatan prosperous for the okay. Okay, so Zachariah, this dude looks like straight up like a wizard. Space wizard, bro. A wicked rogue who possesses psychic power, not tempted by his will. A croaked voice interrupts the professor. Lord Captain, a choir master of the astropathic choir, I must be watchful of any threat to the ship. Safety originating from the Immaterium. I have heard rumors about this oracle, and so I have sent my adepts to see him. They assert that the man is a psychic. This man who speaks in the warp is a danger to himself and to the entire vessel. If law and common sense dictate that he would be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized and handed over to the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terror. Alternatively, you may also dispose of him in other ways. You and I have not yet had the pleasure of conversing. I beg your forgiveness, but I suddenly leave the chapel to interfere in the affairs of the ship. I do require that I can. So they're taking this serious, a serious problem. Not just beyond the safety stuff. Now it's this. It's an unsanctioned psyker. It's like leading a cult, and you never know what he can do because he can't control his powers. My duty requires that I keep consistent vigil as I direct the arrival and departure of messengers across the boundless void. But given that this incident has already demanded my interference, I thought it was a good opportunity to choose myself to pay my respects. I know just how to handle this code. I stand ready to carry it out. Professor Albert and Mr. Server have both tested these people are being free. I will not ban their teaching. The Oracle's visions may produce useful tools. We will not let the law stand in our way. Do keep an eye on him. Okay. If I'm Inverness Master says there is a danger to ship, then I'm convinced to disperse the troublemakers. Let's pop our airlock. We will not let the law stand. We probably should just throw him out the airlock. I'm not even gonna lie, because I feel like if we do, it's gonna be more fun. But I think there's something's gonna happen if we keep him around. Okay, so let's see what happens. The Oracle's visions may prove useful to us. We will not let the law stand in our way. Do keep an eye on it, please. This is a dangerous decision, but I will obey, Lord Captain. I will do my utmost to ensure that the cursed soul does not cause a manifestation of the warp. Emperor save us. Yeah, I probably should just kick the dude off. But I want to see what happens. I literally want to see what happens. It's most likely not going to be good, but I want to see what happens. What is this? Okay. Alright, let's figure out this map. Let's figure out, actually traversing the systems. Kind of was rudely interrupted. Lord Captain, Revor on the line. The astropaths are going crazy in the little chamber. They're reporting severe warp services all around our intended route. It looks like the mall is completely impassable. I've seen this before, yes, and if you ask me, going in there is not a good idea for us or any other. So you're saying that not only will I break through the mall to the Imperium, but I will cover myself in glory as a I did not inherit this voice going to destroy it in the boiling in material. Let someone less valuable deal with them all. I'll see to it, Lord. I am now fated to be your shadow, dumb and Lord Duchess. We must perform a ritual that will seal our bond. For it pleases thee, I am dying. Let us speak on the bridge, and I will take us to an appropriate place, appropriate for the ritual. Okay, I like this. What is this ritual? Come and you will see. I do not wish to speak of the mysteries of blood-born over the box. The knowledge is not meant for the ears of the uninitiated. I will do it. Thank you, Dominic. I wish to inform you that the secret rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The tech, liturgy, and rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the other side. Acquisition is scared. The sacred knowledge has not been recorded. Okay. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains an unknown. Yet he basically downloaded the ship. Downloaded it. During my meditative ritual, the Omnicide gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from other analog forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis exterminus. The ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. So basically, it's got like an AI. Thank you, Pascal. The other side knows all comprehends. Lord Captain, wrapping around the line. Astropaths are going crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. I think it's for trying to travel there. Okay. Permission report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in the ship system. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey. The tech priests have explained that the phenomenon are being caused by the machine spirits irrescapable and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could be sustained in systems. Okay, this is an Uncharted. Within rumored proximity, inevitable triumph. No data. Huh, let's check it out. Oh shit. So there's just pirates right here. Yep, and they saw us as soon as we came in.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hollowed guns.
So we did get level up some things. Okay, we gotta decide what weapon I'm gonna use. Ooh, what is this? Lance weapon. Alright, so we're gonna fire
Torpedoes locked.
torpedoes out.
Set the course.
So this is our ship. It's like this fucking huge one. Giant eagle, giant angel on it, dude. It's fucking sick. Alright, so we got torpedoes are out. Now we can shoot off our side guns on them. Hit 'em up.
Another salvo.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we don't scale it. It's amazing.
This one's going down.
Oh, I should have done the other thing. Okay, how do we turn? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, dude, we upgraded a bunch. I think we upgraded our shields once and our bow a bunch. Some cool clusters. Alright, let's see here. Maybe I'll go here. Gives control of the nearest torpedo style grounding enemies.
Onward.
Alright, now the torpedoes. Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm trying to hit them. My shields down? I think they were. I shoot my dorsal and hit him. This guy.
Fire the launcher.
Yeah, we want something that's, damn, if I can only rotate. This guy. Sick. Alright, so we figured out how to run torpedoes. I like that we can set them up ourselves as well. Let's give this a try. Let's see how this goes.
Bleed them.
Yeah, so it's just a huge ass cannon underneath our, is this torpedoes? Rams. That's
Annihilate them. Lay in the
oh,
course.
oh, I thought it was gonna be my fucking torpedoes. Shit. I was not paying attention. Dorsal. Let's hit it.
This one goes down.
Our shields and everything are all ship combat's fun. Like, it's quick to pick up. Like, it's, it just feels natural. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, it just reminds you of, like, a video game or something.
The time has come.
I think we just literally just have to detonate these. Oh, no shit. Jesus, dude. That's fine. Alright, let's see if we can hit this guy with that laser.
Set the course.
So, we're gonna hit this first. I think this should take care of it.
Fire the large battery. As it should be.
A little bit of scrap. Okay. And some ancient machinery. For 2 ships, that's not a lot. You think we really got more or less for that. Okay. So that's cool. Let's begin this game. Cool. Lost steel. What's this? Imperial Cataclysms and Chronicles knows but swell long ago. The planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even football. What? There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station in its orbit. Okay, however, about 400 years ago, an endocosmic body rammed to the station, causing it to collapse. Okay, so this sort of planet has neither life nor loot, but knowing this nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure that's on right. Okay. Do I even want the class deal? Like, I don't even think it's worth it. I mean, I guess we'll take it to buy. So I guess we can just mine stuff. Oh shit, okay. Kind of reminds me of Mass Effect also. Complete a development project with the highest difficulty in any comedy. Ooh, what is this? Chartist plus 15% of commerce. I like that. So let's go ahead and put that on our guy right now. We'll switch to our helmet when we get into combat. That's cool. And it kind of looks like our portrait. That's dope. Very rogue trader. Very rogue tradery. Yeah, dude, it's cool. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the crows. Captain, I hasten to report to the servant news brought to me by Machine Spirit of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you allow, I have prepared a detailed report. And the voidsman must come to terms with all her oddities and caprices, and for those who cannot lash, is every one of them. Now, I'm not interested in problems of Lady. Deliver your report. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Eureka V. The lead navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The lady navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes, but this was enough to force the immaterial to anger the machines pressing enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the lady navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to the crew morale and performance. The last incident was recorded on footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. I'll ask with no details if you like. You can ask Master Western directly. Okay. Things are even worse with Jay. Hera, I intercepted a Voxcast in which she promised she would, and I quote, end that Casca if she ever saw her again. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me if she is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is very, everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on equal footing, improve the situation for the sake of the crusade. Okay, so she's a problem. The warp went jumpy smooth. None of the deck officers on duty reported any incidents. However, strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain when he returned to his quarters. The bed was unmade, and the impression of a head was still visible on the pillow. There were no signs of intrusion. The guards swore under oath that no way had entered the Lord's court. Did material release us from this grip of silence? That's weird. Like someone slept in my bed. Okay. So we were there, right? We're here. Oh, I see. Okay, these are deadly, so we're not going to be able to do it unless... And I think, yeah, Lord Captain, permission to address you with a request. Our surgeon is sabotaging the ship operation. He's quarantined several voiceman crew account of piddling sickness. People don't even go to the med bay when they come down with it. They just wipe their nose and keep working. Only a dozen or so die from it in a whole year. We're sitting on our hands here, so I ask you to talk some sense into it. Greetings, Your Lordship. My name is Leonard Forrest, and I'm the Surgeon Major to the Special Adjutant Chief Medical Specialist. I assure you the quarantine is well warranted. These piddling sicknesses has claimed the lives of a number of meritorious officers in the past. This time I intend to get the epidemic under control, study the disease thoroughly, and develop a proper cure. I hope you agree that a single period of downtime is a small price to pay for the number of lives that we save. I intend to study it by gathering enough infected individuals together, letting the illness progress, comprehending its properties, and finally killing it. Wait, so you're just not going to do anything? The disease goes through several stages. The voiceman will have to stay sick for some time until I discover the cure, assuming, of course, that the disease is reversible in the final stages. What I cannot approve unless is find volunteers among the crew who will agree to being affected in exchange for compensation. I expect you to cure every one of them once you're done. The voidsmen are to be treated and put back to work. If you want to test up, tell the master of arms to provide you with the required number of convicts and other riffraff. Okay, that makes sense. The voidsmen are to be treated and put back to work. Yeah. If you want test up, tell the master at arms to provide you with the required number of convicts and other riffraff. Yeah, that's kind of... Voicemen need to be treated. Yeah. This may limit the potential study, but this approach is also acceptable. I'll make up the lack of material with expertise. Thank you for taking your crew's health into consideration. Okay. Should you require my services, you may find me on the bridge. Lord Captain. Okay, so I wonder if I can use that to heal as well, like heal wounds. Lord Captain, I bring dire news. A feud has broken out in the clans to maintain the void shield arrays. Rumor has it the Lady Theodora was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for a rebellion against the usurper of the void ship. This is you. So far, no one believes this mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the departments, and forces are ready to eliminate the instigating crew. Wait, the ships and forces are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire void ship crew. What is the story about Lady Theodora? Rumor has it Lady Theodora's presence in the void ship has circulated for a long time, and appeared perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up master rebels. Find the source of the rumors and punish those responsible. I don't want any unnecessary deaths. Destroy the rebellious clan and find a replacement among the neighboring crews. Pacify the entire void ship crew. Those who succumb to the provocation of unruly are no less. I have no desire in knowing if... Okay. Destroy the rebellious clan and find a replacement. I'll see two of them. Damage taken, rogue ship. Oh, so I'm guessing Rogue Trader is the name of the ship, because I forgot to fucking name it. Another watch aboard the void ship has come to an end. The Lord Captain, having given his final orders of the day, retired to his chambers. However, the rogue trader's slumber was disturbed by horrific nightmares plaguing his mind. Fate wrenched the Lord Captain out of the oh, maybe I took damage personally. Lord Captain out of these agonized warp dreams, only for him to witness a nightmare scene through the flimsy membrane of the Geller field and taking physical shape in the ship's Sanctum Sectorum to battle. What? Okay, what the fuck is happening, dude? Look at the blood on the wall.
I won't heed your cries of
Oh
mercy.
shit, there's literally
Sluggish
like...
has blessed me with new victims.
Holy shit, dude.
Embrace excess. Spurn
This is
monotony.
Alright, first things first.
All too easy. Already done.
Ooh,
I am unsatisfied.
okay, so this is... There we
I can handle this.
go. Holy shit. These are the cultists, dude. They're
Give in to sensation.
Quick,
oh my
quick.
god, look how many people are.
Don't touch me.
Accept it. Embrace it.
So that's...
Emperor, protect me. I can handle this.
Emperor, protect me. I'll do what it takes.
God damn, look how many dudes this is, bro. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Embrace excess. Vicious delight.
Shit, there's gotta be some bodyguards or something coming through.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Slide everybody up.
Nothing escaped the Emperor's judgment.
Oh yeah, she did really good.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purpose.
Brink of agony.
All too easy. My tactics are flawless.
Oh shit, yeah. Nice. Alright, that was a good one.
Don't touch me.
Minds exist only to be broken.
For now. I'm not injured. I'm enraged. Out.
Holy shit, dude. I hope this...
I can handle this.
Emperor, protect me.
Yeah, it's okay. Now, I kind of want to save that for... Oh my god. Oh, the range thing. Yeah, that's right.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
The other side awaits.
Nice. Nice, so you guys are- Oh, it's another
As
problem.
honor ordained.
Nice, another kill. Dude, she's just dripping in blood. Alright,
Liar delights beckon you.
Alright, we need to run. No, we won't. Shit, I need to heal myself first.
I stand in recognition. You'll regret this. Not my specialty. I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Okay, so that's my bolter. So let's use the bolter. Yes, son of a bitch.
Already done. Another plague strike.
Unsatisfied.
Not a problem. Watch and learn.
Embrace and monotony.
Quick, quick.
So far, I think I had better accuracy with the crossbow bolts.
Emperor, protect me!
So basically, the Gallifrey fucked up.
For now.
They're starting this.
Look out!
Got under the influence of these things, or whatever they're sucking this or some shit.
This way.
Guided by faith! Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Insanely good with bursts. Specifically when you have that talent where it lets you shoot more. Or like 30% more rounds go off or something like that.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak.
Let's go.
My vow function successfully terminated. Running binary override.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
There's like 20 people that jumped in my
I'll live another day.
Why do I not have any fucking... I have no movement points. Less than 8 people. Okay, what's going on?
I will take all of you with me. Suits my purposes. You didn't stand a chance.
Stop that.
Vile delight beckon you.
Emperor, protect me.
I don't know what. I guess I got wounded or something.
An offering of blood.
Me.
Alright, they're up.
Aim for the heart next time.
Nice.
Activate calculate fury algorithm.
Oh, triple.
The scriptural prompt significant.
So good. It is so good.
rejoice in battle!
Let's go to...
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, here we go.
I'll do it. Can escape the Emperor's...
Alright, let's run past this dude. Let me see if I can get...
Trust me.
Let's see if I can jump all the way over there.
I shall not fail. Let the blood of the wicked be shed, as thou hast willed. Killing
Nice.
brings me no pleasure.
Dude, saved him just... Dude, Gotham and Jamal... Gotham and the wifey fucking saved this one. Dude, I'm covered in blood. I killed like, I don't know how many, like 3 or 4. But yeah, Pascal with the plasma is fucking dangerous.
Get me a target.
Alright, heal yourself.
Thank you. Now, where were we?
Get right back in the fight. So we can get a reverse.
All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost.
Oh, shitty guns. What's hell on that? Well, we got a level on it. That's cool. Let's sell some of that stuff. Alright, boys, I think I'm gonna cut it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do some housekeeping. I'll do my levels of the characters, level them up. See if there's any other clues or conversations I need to have here on there. I'm gonna try to talk to Cabela or whatever. What's her name? Let me see. No, it's Cabela. Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to Cabela and get the romance started because I don't know. I think she's cool. Jay was like a second. I don't know. Maybe I know you can't. I know you can romance Argento. It sucks. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning into the series. Drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. Any ideas for any builds or anything else? Alright, guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.